Okay, everybody, welcome back to the DGS 2605 channel. We're back with our MLB Power Pros 2008 repeat season mode with your undefeated world champion Toronto Blue Jays. Last time out, Scott Olsen. The A's got 9 hits. They only got one guy to third base the entire game, and he got the shutout complete game. That's what we like to see. Of course, our batting absolutely did their job. So in that game, what, 18 or 19 to nothing? Let's double check. Yeah, 19 to nothing. So we're just going to keep piling it on here. We got a 3-game road trip here against the Red Sox, and then we head back to Toronto to play the same 2 teams we just played on the road. What an odd situation that is, but regardless, heading into the game here, and it will be John Danks on the mound, 2.21 ERA, and he has really impressed. But we got to be careful because we're playing in the very hitters-friendly Fenway Park. Granted, if he's going to be matching up against lefties where they have that really shallow right field wall there, hopefully won't be as bad as otherwise. Nobody in our team is above average. Let's look at the Red Sox lineup. Jamie Carroll, J.D. Drew, David Wright, my guy, Paul Konerko, Placido Polanco, Snyder, Murphy, Velez, Great Carroll. That 1 through 5 is absolutely crazy. Looks like Santana on the mound. He's below average. We're going to have to see how this game goes, right? Let's get into the game. Okay, Blue Jays, let's play ball. Gonna play some ball, play it here, play it now. See, I think the Angels won and the Giants won their game, so apparently it's a good day for the West Coast teams. And Oakland, after getting massacred, I wonder how much we outscored them by in that 3-game series. Here's Rich Aurelio leading off. Santana with an ERA almost at 9, right-hander. Take ball 1, and that win immediately favoring us here. Factor of 2, heading north directly. Just the 1-1. Curveball out of the zone. 2-1 now to Aurelio. Change up in the zone there. Count is 2-2 now. And he read that breaking pitch. That's going to Velez at short. Over to first. 1 away. Here's Ray Durham. And he went 4 for 6 in the previous game, so see what we can do here. We take strike 1. Fastball miss. 1-1. 2-1 on the fastball. Fastball in the zone there, 2-2. Fastball in the dirt there. Payoff pitch to Ray Durham. Nobody on. 1 out. Top of the first. Game is still tied. Durham hits that over to left field. That's going to be the first base hit of the day. Gets himself a single. Runner on first. 1 away. Here's Berkman coming off a 6 RBI, 3 home run game. Take strike 1 on the fastball, nothing in 1. Strike 2 on that high fastball. Just keeping an eye over on first base. Here's the 0-2. Change up inside, 1-2. And that's going to be a weird hopper. Oh, man, that went over the pitcher. That's going to be a single for Berkman. Never seen a ball hit like that before. Runners on first and second, 2 away. Here's AR-15. Had a solo shot in the previous game, went 3 for 6, I believe. And a mistake, and he hits that to right field. That one's going, and it didn't need the short wall to clear it. What a start we're having. 3-0 Jays, and Rios with the home run that almost went 420 feet. RBI 73 as he comes across the plate, his 24th home run on the season. Immediately, we're seeing why Santana has an ERA that high. There's Braun, that funny average there, 73 homers, 141 RBIs. Take ball 1 there, 1-0. It's now northeast, a factor of 2. Right where that short wall is. Fastball there, 2-1. Curve in the dirt, 3-1. And just in case he throws a mistake, why not? Braun's going to walk on 5 pitches. Here's Lowell. that was a generous strike call there for them. That should have been ball one, if I'm being honest. Change up way inside, 1-1. Keeps an eye over on first base. No action. There never is. Fastball gets away from the catcher. Braun's going to have an easy trip to second. Lowell ahead in the count, 2-1 now. I have a hunch. Fastball in the zone there, 2-2. He went fishing for that one. That is going to be past the infield. That scored a base hit. Runners on the corners now with only one away. Here's Scott, lefty batter, right-handed pitcher. That's what we want here. And the win is now going Scott's way. That gets away from the catcher. We're not going to worry about it. Just keep your runners at the bases. He's ahead in the count, 1-0. That fastball missed, 2-0. Change up in the zone, 2-1. Keep an eye over on first base. And Scott smokes that to center field. Going back, and the wind actually out the ball. I thought it was going to be caught for a sac fly, but Scott has an RBI single there. 4-0. There goes the quality start. Here's Loduca now. Takes strike one on the fastball there. 0-1. Change up in the dirt. 1-1. He's into the mid-30s. It's still the first inning. Yeah, he is seeing stars, and all the Blue Jays are stars, I'm sure, of how well they play. 1-2 now. Change up in the other batter's box. 2-2. Be a payoff pitch to Paulo Duca. 1 out. Runners on first and second. Jays up by 4 in the top of the first. Hits that hard down the line. It just went foul. Santana has to throw another pitch there. Loduca fouls that one off as well. What is that? Third payoff pitch here. That one is going to right field. We're not going to send anybody here. J.D. Drew makes the catch. 2 away. That's going to bring up Grandy, though. Pitch number 40 coming across the plate here. Went low, 1-0. That changeup missed, 2-0. That one gets away from him and the catcher again. That's the third wild pitch here. Now runners both advance to scoring position on a 3-0 count. And he walks him. That's going to bring up Rich Aurelia. Let's take a look. 43 pitches. He's pretty much 50-50 between balls and strikes. Something has to give here. Strike one on the fastball in the zone. 0-1. High curve miss. 1-1. And Aurelia smokes that one to right field. Will it get past J.D. Drew? Yes, it will. It will stay in the park there. And Aurelia's going to get himself into second. 2 RBI double. And Santana's out of the game, not even finishing off the first. Got 2 outs, but allowed 6 runs. Here's Ramon Perez. Rafael Perez, excuse me. Here's Durham at bat now. Runners on second and third. 2 away. Already has a single in the inning. 1-1 count here. Oh, that SIFB is nasty, man. Wow. But Durham read that one well. That's going to Polanco. Over to first. That's going to finally end the inning. But boy, did we get what we wanted. We're 6 for 6 there. Heading to the bottom of the first now. Let's see what Danks can do against this Red Sox lineup. There's Jamie Carroll. Average of right about 300. Only 1 homer. 19 RBIs. Slider one inside. 1-1. He pulls that. Lowell's right there. 1 away. He's got the hot hand. There's J.D. Drew. 255. 426. That one gets away from Danks. 1-0. Beautiful change up there. 1-1. Just went through the fastball there. 1-2 now. He went way inside for that one. Granderson will not be able to run it down. That's going to be a single for J.D. Drew with 1 out. That's the first base hit of the day. Here's David Wright. Strike 1. And with this situation, it's risky. Oh, pulled to Lowell. At second, over to first. Got him on a double play. We got Oakland into a lot of those. We got the Red Sox into one right there. They're 0 for 1. We're 6 for 6. Top of the second. It's the heart of our lineup. Barkman leading off, 1 for 1 with a single. Remember, you got more games against these guys. Let them get tired. They can get tired as much as they like. 1-1 count. I mean, it's batting practice already. It was batting practice in the first inning, so gotta think strategically here. Berkman fouls that off. 1-2 again. Puts that in play. Polanco to first, 1 away. Here's AR-15, 1 for 1. Had a 3-run homer his last time at bat. Strike 1 on the slider, nothing in 1. 1-1. 2-1. 3-1. It's going to pay off pitch to AR-15. Nobody on, 1 out. Top of the second, Jays up by 6. Pulls that one over to David Wright. Throws it to first, 2 away. Here's Braun, 0 for 0 in the game. Walked his last time up. Because it's Braun, you know we got to let him swing, but let's see some pitches here. Strike 1 on the fastball. He went low for that one. Dive by Polanco. Throws it to first, and he got him. So after a 6-run rally in the first inning, we went 3 up and 3 down in the second. Bottom of the second coming up. 4-5-6, part of the Boston lineup. Here's Konerko, 294, 527. Strike 1 on the fastball. Really swung through that slider there. Nothing to 2. Didn't bite on the changeup. Just went to sweet spot on that fastball, but it will fall for a leadoff single. Their second base hit of the game. There's Polanco. Nice fastball, strike 1. Pulls that over. Lowell to second, to first. Berkman saved up for it. Awesome. Double plays in back-to-back innings. I mean, right there, textbook. Durham a little bit on the throw, but Berkman applies the tag like a professional. That's 2 outs in the inning now. Here's Snyder. Average above 300, and he proves it right there with a good whack, but it's right at Luke Scott. That's the 3rd out. Now it's the top of the 3rd coming up. 6-7. 8 part of the Jays lineup. Mike Lowell leading off. He's 1 for 1 with a single. He's 1 RBI away from a funny number. One of the 2 funny numbers. He's in that, yeah. You got 6-7, 69, 68's right in the middle. That's where Lowell's at. It's that pitch. That's going to center field, right where Murphy shifted over. But it still counts as a leadoff single nonetheless. Here's Luke Scott, 1 for 1 with the single. Strike 1 on the fastball. Strike 2 on the fastball. 2 quick fastballs there. That one caught by David Wright right along the line there. There's Paulo Duca, 0 for 1 with the fly out. Low fastball miss, 1-0. And that was a perfect fastball across the heart of the plate, but at its second, over to first, and what do you know, we grounded into a double play. Oh my god, 6 for 7. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the bottom 3 batters in the Boston lineup. Here's Murphy, 281, 324. Strike 1 on the fastball. Ooh, that was pretty much right on the corner, but it was called the ball. Swung through that fastball there. Here's the 1-2. That's going to center. That's going to be another leadoff base hit for the Red Sox. Here's Velez. 338, 317. That one's pulled over to left field. They're going to have back-to-back singles. So runners on first and second, no outs. Here's Carroll. 255, 428. Just went through that one. Slider missed. And that one gets away from Danks, but we got something here. Over to first. A double play in a rather unorthodox way. We leave a man at second. So that's 3 straight innings where they grounded into double plays. Here's Carroll now, runner on second, 2 outs. 1-1. 1-2. Puts it in play. It's past Danks. Aurelia charges it. Takes a stride. Beat him at first. So they get a runner into scoring position. Nothing came of it. Top of the 4th coming up. They're 0 for 4. We're 6 for 7. Here's Grandy leading off. 0 for 0 in the game. Walked his last time up. Slider missed. 1-0. Fastball missed. 2-0. He's finally tired. Granderson hits that 2-0 pitch. That's going for his first base hit of the game. 1 for 1 with a single now. 3rd trip through the Jays lineup. Last time, Rich Aurelia, he had a double. Wins a factor of 2, heading northwest. Maybe something can be pulled here. That one gets away from him. That's low. 1-1. Way low with that slider. 2-1. Smokes that up the middle. There's a base hit. Rich Aurelia looking for a cycle now. Has the single and the double. Here's Durham. Strike 1 on the SIFB. That is a nasty pitch. I'm glad he isn't throwing it more. Fastball went inside. 1-1. SIFB caught the zone there. 1-2. He's gassed. And Durham read that pitch perfectly, but Murphy's there for the catch. Runners remain at their bases. There goes their second pitcher of the game. ERA of 2 as he leaves. Here comes in Wirtz. Facing Lance Berkman with an ERA above 5. And Berkman read that slider well. It is going to deep left. It clears the green monster. Goodbye. 3-run shot, so what's his name? Perez's ERA is going to go up. Two of the runners, excuse me. He left there, came across the plate. It's now 9-0 Jays. So Rios here, strike 1. And he hits that one. That's going the other way into the center. Oh, we got something here. Man, they had to go back for the one. Go, go, go. And Rios has a triple. Here's Braun. One well-hit ball here is a sac fly. That's not very well hit as it's going foul. 0-1. Slider went out of there. 1-1. He hits that one foul again. That goes to the second row out there in foul territory. Low slider, 2-2. 3-2. Payoff pitch is coming up. It's that hard. Where's he going with it? They go home. No, excuse me, to first, but Rios manages to come home, so essentially a sac fly. It's now 10-0 for us. There's Lowell, hits the first pitch he sees. That's going to center field. Murphy is there to make the catch. That's going to end the inning. But another 4 runs for us, as we're now 10 for 11. They're 0 for 4, bottom of the 4th. 2-3-4, part of the Red Sox lineup. J.D. Drew, 1 for 1 in the game. Strike 1 on the fastball. Hits that one hard to Lowell. Throws it to first, 1 away. It's David Wright. It's the first pitch he sees, a low fastball right at Curtis Granderson. 2 away. It's Paul Kornuko. Strike 1 on the slider. Strike 2 on the changeup. He hits that 0-2 pitch to the outfield, caught by Rios with a running play. Excellent. Red Sox go 3 up and 3 down. Top of the 5th coming up. Our last 3 batters, leading off with Luke Scott. Takes the first slider there. 1-0. 1-1 on the slider now. It's the slider over to Velez, 1 away. It's Loduca, 0 for 2. Fly out in a double play his last time up. It's the first pitch he sees. That's going for his first base hit of the game. Now 1 for 3. Here is Grandy. Pulls that slider with him over to right field. Oh, man, it stayed in the park. Holy moly. Who knows, that short wall manages to actually keep some stuff in the park, I suppose. Works his tire now. Rich Aurelio, runners on second and third with 1 out. It's the fastball over to the other side. The runners tag up. Polanco runs it out. 11-0 Jays. We get the run there. Here's Durham. The runner on third. One good swing here brings him home. 0-1. Grounds that over the short. They go to first, and they'll get the out, but a bit more damage across the plate. Sac fly by Aurelia. Gets 1 more run across. We're 11 for 13. They're 0 for 4. Placido Polanco leading off in the 5 spot. Strike 1 on the fastball. Swung through that fastball, missed it. 0-2. Went inside on the changeup, 1-2. Pulls it. Puts that in play. Duca throws it to first, 1 away. Here's Snyder. Swung and missed through that, 0-1. It's that pass first base. Berkman won't get it. There's their 5th hit. Runner on first, 1 away. There's Murphy, a hit already in the game. Strike 1 on the slider. Fastball missed. 1-1. Swung through that one, 1-2. Got him looking on a 50-50 call. We'll take it. There's Velez, 1 for 1. Strike 1 on the fastball. Pulls that over. Aurelia past his glove. Wasn't sure where to go with that one. Second hit of the inning. Runners on first and second there. Here's Carroll. Double play his last time up. And looks like here. Easy throw to Berkman for Durham, and that is going to end the inning there. They're now 0 for 6. We're 11 for 13, of course. Top of the 6th. It's the heart of our lineup. We're going to make a pitching change here. Comes in Newman. Left-hander. Oh, look at that ERA. 33. Excuse me, strike 1 on a curve. Fastball high missed, 1-1. That was a mistake. Berkman gets a lot of it, and that's going to be a leadoff single for him. Here's AR-15, looking for the cycle. It's the first pitch he sees. He has the 2 hard parts out of the way. The home run and the triple. And he hits that right at Polanco. Berkman gets back to first. He's safe. Here's Braun. 0 for 2 in the game, 2 ground outs. And he read that one perfectly. That one's going, and there is 0 doubt about that one. The 74th home run on the season. 2 RBIs in the game now. Now 13-0 for Toronto. And what else is new, right? What can't this guy do? Hit for the cycle, apparently. But anyways, here's Lowell, 2 for 3. He pulls that one over into the shift. Will a fielder get there? Yes, it will. It will be Carroll. 2 away. Here's Scott, 1 for 3 in the game. Strike 1 there. His ERA, even though he's allowed 2 runs, it's lower than what it came in as. Curve missed. 1-1. Curve missed again. 2-1. Strike caught the top left part of the zone. Count is even 2-2 to Luke Scott. That's a mistake. And right at the second baseman, Polanco. So Braun with the 2-run shot. We have not been shut out since the 3rd inning. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Top of the Red Sox lineup. Here's Carroll. Strike 1 on the fastball. Hit back up off Danks' glove. Durham can't get to it in time. That's going to be an infield hit to lead off. There's J.D. Drew. Strike 1 on the slider. pops that one right up. Loduca is there. One away. The runner easily retreats back to first. Keep an eye on him. There's David Wright. A line out and double play in the game. Strike one on the fastball. Swung through the slider. Excuse me, the changeup. 0-2. Fouled it off. Fastball went inside. 1-2. Got him swinging. 2 away. There's Paul Cornuco. He has a hit in the game. Strike one on the fastball. Pulls that one just foul. That could have been trouble there. Instead, it's 0-2. Pulls that one. That's past Aurelia. In another situation, we had Carolyn, who grounded out to Durham. Runners in first and second, 2 out. Here's Placido Polanco. Strike one on the fastball. Quick change up there. 0-2. He puts it in play. Durham tags out the runner, and that's going to be the inning there. They are 0 for 8 now. That's Danks' specialty, keeping a shutout with a lot of hits. Top of the 7th, Paulo Duca leading off for the Blue Jays. He's 1 for 3. It's the first pitch he sees, hit a foul. Strike 2 there on the curve. Where's that fastball? That's going to be a leadoff single for him. His second base hit in the game. There's Granderson, who is looking for a cycle as well, has the single and the double. Strike one on the fastball there, 0-1. That one gets away from him, but not the zone. Managed to stay in there, 0-2. Granderson puts that in play. That's looking like what I think it is. At its second, over to first. He can't beat it out. Double play. Is Aurelia 2 for 3 in the game. Sac fly, a double and a single. Hits the first pitch he sees, and he hit it hard with the wind. It is carrying off the wall out there. That's going to be one heck of an impressive single for Rich Aurelia. Here's Durham, 1 for 4. He hits the first pitch he sees past the pitcher. That's going to go for back-to-back singles for the Jays. Here's Berkman. He is looking for a cycle, needs the double and the triple. But he can do something a lot better here. Fastball missed there, 0-2. Excuse me, I shouldn't say missed. Change up inside. Berkman grounded to short, over to first. That's going to end the top of the 7th. So nothing really happened there for us, but with 13 for 18, let's have some good luck water. Boy, yeah, recording these games back to back, it's brutal on my this area feels like inflamed, but hey, pushing through it. The Red Sox are down to 9 more outs. They gotta remember, and so do we. It's 1, 2, 3 strikes you're out at the old ball game at Fenway Park, home of the Boston Red Sox. I almost went 3-2-1, but it's not the order of strikes go in. Snyder here. Strike one on the fastball. He pulls that one, missed a sweet spot on it. Luke Scott makes the catch for the first out. There's Murphy. 1 for 2. Went down looking his last time up, and that was a clutch strikeout. We got lucky with that generous call there. And he puts that into play. That's going to be his second base hit of the game. Granderson keeps it in front of him, keeps it to a single. There's Velez, 2 for 2. High fastball there, bite, 0-1. And he pulls that one. That's going for Velez is 3 for 3 in the game now. Runners on first and second with 1 out. Here's Carroll. Danks is getting tired. Strike one. That was a generous call. That should have been ball 1. We got here. Durham, tag out, throw out. Another double play. Incredible. They are 0 for 10 now. Oakland got to 9 hits. They have gotten to 10. Still nothing to show for it. Top of the 8th. AR-15 leading off. This is the reason we just got to keep patient, because this is a good shot to see if we can get it. If we can get around to him one more time. Fastball there for strike 1. He pulls that over to short. 1 away. Guess it wasn't meant to be. Even though he needed the single and the double both. I don't know. Oh, see, getting to him twice again is unlikely. Braun smokes that to Polanco. Throws it right to Konerko, 2 away. There's Lowell. It's likely going to be Newman's last bit of work on the mound. Let's make him work for it. His ERA is, he slashed it like less than half than what it originally was. Changeup makes it a 1-1 count. Fastball 2-1. Two and two. Okay, I thought the last game was where he hit it the hardest. Holy moly, man. You heard that fence clatter? I think he hit it exactly as far as he did. Yeah, 460 feet. That's 2 touchdowns on Boston now. They're taking Newman out of there. Here comes in Gurrier. Right-hander. ERA just above 5. Against a lefty batter, that's an interesting choice. Curve in the dirt, 1-1. 1-2. Sinker in the other batter's box, 2-2 there. Scott got jammed on that. That's going to the left field, caught by Carroll. That's going to be the 3rd out. Thanks to Lowell, another another run gets across the plate. We're 14 for 19. They're 0 for 10. Top of the lineup. Danks is going for the complete game until I think he's either, yeah, I'd say he's either gassed. That's really the one criteria. Berkman with an excellent jump gets him 1 out, closer to that. 1 away. Strike 1 there on the fastball. Tried going for that one, 1-1. And he smokes that one to Alex Rios. Fielder in the right spot at the right time. It's David Wright, 0 for 3. Slider missed. He smokes that to center. Grandy is there for it. Excellent. They went 3 up and 3 down to the bottom of the 8th, top of the 9th. 8-9-1, part of our lineup. Let's see, we got here Loduca, 2 for 4. So he's guaranteed a 6th trip through the lineup. Ball 1 on the curve, 1-0. 2-0. Strike 1 on the curve. Sinker went inside, 3-1. Hands are up. Is it a walk? It is not. Iffy pitch gets called a strike. Payoff pitch to Paulo Duca, top of the 9th. He read that sinker well. That is going out to right field there. That's going to be his 3rd base hit of the game. Here's Grandy looking for the cycle. Sinker out of there. 1-0. Fastball high and in. Generous call there for that 2nd strike on that fastball. 1-2 now. And he read that sinker well. That is being pushed by the wind. It is going. It will stay in the park. Granderson has a double. And he has an RBI. I'm not sure if he's had one yet so far. As, what's his name, Loduca got home. 15-0 Toronto. Here's Aurelia. Takes strike 1. He went reaching low for that one. Almost a double play. Grandy got back just in time. There's Durham. It's that hard slider. Were they going with it? Yep, we're not getting beat on that. Fielder's choice. Runners on 1st and 2nd for Lance Berkman. Look who's tired. Sinker missed. 1-0. Strike 1 on the fastball. Oh, that was a generous call there. I'm not sure about that. That's going high. Makes the catch. We're sending them. Grandy's in there with plenty of time. Brings up Rios, and with how well he's hit, he has the home run in the triple. We give him something here. He pushes that over to right field. Will it make it? Yes, it will. He may not have the cycle, but he's having a multi-home run game. If that's what, yeah, 6 RBIs. It comes across the plate. His 25th home run on the season. 400 feet even. 18-0 Toronto. And they were 1 out away from that being the last, but we don't stop, do we? Guerrier's going to come out of the game. Here comes in Greg with 2 Gs. Splitter high and inside, 1-0. I gotta, like, I feel like I say high and inside for, like, almost every pitch. That one was way high, and Braun sent it, like, 400 feet. 75th home run for Braun on the season. Back-to-back home runs for the Jays. Traveled 426 feet, 19-0. We don't stop, do we? Lowell, who's looking for a cycle. Still has the funny number for his RBIs, ball 1. Splitter again, 2-0. He has only thrown splitters. It has not worked out well for him so far. It's a change up for 2-1. 3-1. It's going to be a payoff pitch to Mike Lowell here. 2 outs, nobody on. And he got, oh my god, I thought Kurt Knuckle did like a behind the back like Jason Williams thing there. But a 5-run rally in the 9th adds insult to injury. We're 19 for 23, they're 0 for 10. What is Danks feeling right here? Okay, he's facing at least one more batter. You know what? We'll let him go for the complete game. How bad can it turn out? That goes right back to him. It's off him, over to first, 1 away. He's tired, I don't care. Until you give up an unbelievable softie, we're keeping you in the game. You need 2 outs. You need 2 outs. Will you get it here? Got him swinging on 3 pitches. He's 1 out away. Come on, Danks. How many pitches does he get? 87. You got this. Strike 1 on the fastball. Oh, Snyder smoked that thing. Oh, man, that I feel like that could have been counted as a home run, maybe. I'm not sure. And I think it's a lefty. Come on. It's a lefty. Strike 1. You got this. Ball 1. 2-1. 2-2. Will this decide it? Got him swinging. That's how you tough out a complete game shutout. That's your ball game. Your final score: Toronto Blue Jays 19, Boston Red Sox 0. And back-to-back complete game shutouts for our left-handed pitching staff. Incredible. Didn't take him out, let him get it. That's what we like to see. I think the score is the exact same as the Oakland one. At the top of the 8th. Oh, man. Oh, it hit off of that. Oh, wow. That was Lowell, right? Yep. Player of the game, Danks and Rios. Very easy decision there. I love when the highlights start on the top of the 9th, because I mean, we won this game once again. The first inning, a 6-run rally was all we needed. We bookended with rallies of at least 5 runs. And they finished with 11 hits, nothing to show for it. Thanks to John Danks. Incredible. So let's see, we scored in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the innings. And 3 of them were at least 4 runs. Yeah, we had 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. So we're just missing a 3. What can you do, right? But anyways, now that the game's done, we'll take a look at the stats, and our guys just keep on raking. Danks 8-0 on the season now. Santana 2-5. Let's see, home runs. Berkman had his 53rd. Rios had 24 and 25. Braun had 74 and 75. Lowell had his 28th. So it's that, yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6 part of the order, getting the home runs. RBIs, 3 for really had 3. When did that happen? Berkman had 3. Rios had 6. Yep, Braun had 4. 1 for Lowell, Scott, and Grandy. Everybody came across the score at least once. 256 home runs total on the season. 93 pitches for Danks. Gets his ERA under 2. He has the lowest ERA on the team right now. That's incredible. Ooh, my voice is barely holding up right now. Push through this. Anything interesting? Brewers, Astros, Cardinals all got to double digits. Oakland walks it off in extras. that's going to do it for this game here. We have 2 more games against Boston, so we'll just quickly say, so heading into the game we just had, they were 20-27, which is good for 3rd in the AL East. The only team with a positive record is Baltimore with 27 wins and 20 losses, excuse me. Yeah, when they're 8 games below 500, what are you going to do, right? No, you're not going to stand in our way, but we got to keep executing, right? So next time on the mound against the Red Sox, Roy Doc Halladay will be pitching, so we're going to want to see you there for that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for the game against the Red Sox.